Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'd like to welcome everyone to the 39th Annual Canyon Kickoff Fishing Tournament. And the good news with this tournament this year is we've been able to put back some fun in the tournament. We've been able to add back the registration live with all your friends, and we're also going to have an awards banquet at the end, which will be real good. The awards banquet, we've upgraded it this year. We've got gourmet burgers, gourmet dogs, we've got lots of good sides, so it should be a good event. And also, because it's on 4th of July, you know, when it's over, then you'll be able to hang out a little longer and you'll be able to see the fireworks from one of the better places in West Ocean City, the balcony of the Ocean City Marlin Club. All right, first of all, fishing days. You get to fish 2 out of 3 days, July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You have to register either by calling Amanda at 410-213-1613 or coming for the live event from 6:30 to 8 on July 1st. If you come to the live event, we expect you to be here for the captain's meeting. If you are not able to and you're signed in with Amanda, then you'll have to go online and look at the rules and read the rules and watch this video so that you know what they are. I'd say I've seen this happen in a couple of tournaments, and I hate to see people who could have won, but they didn't know about some kind of rule and got disqualified. So please know the rules. It's very important. This is one of those rules we just changed. You must have your lay day called by 8 a.m. the mornings of the fishing morning. So if you're going to, you could also say, I know I'm not going to fish Saturday, so you can do the lay day on Saturday at registration, or you must call by 8 a.m., 410-213-1613, no exceptions, tell them you're not fishing that day, otherwise you're fishing that day. Okay, all IFGA rules apply except a couple. First of all, you can hook a fish and hand it off to an angler. Now, that angler must fight the fish for the duration. You also can use spreader bars in this tournament. Also, for natural bait combinations with lures, you must use circle hooks. That's a requirement. So, this is a recreational tournament, so we're not allowing green sticks or danglers and no harpoons. Also, there's no intentional use of live bait. That's one of our rules that we stick with. This is a trolling tournament. It's not a chunking tournament. It's not a bailing tournament. None of those things allow. You have to troll. As for where you can fish out of, you can fish out of either Indian River or Ocean City Inlet. No matter where you fish out of, the limits of fishing is 100 miles from the Ocean City Inlet. And you must bring your fish back to Sunset Marina, no matter which inlet you're fishing out of. Okay, lines in. Lines in are at 8 a.m., lines out at 3 p.m. Lines in means nothing in the water before 8 a.m. That means no teasers, no anything. Everything's out of the water, 8 a.m., they can all go in the water, you're good to go. And as long as you are not fighting a fish, lines all come out at 3 o'clock. Now, if you have a fish on at 3 p.m., You're allowed to fight that fish for the duration. Now you're still required to get that fish back to the Sunset Marina, the Weighmaster, by 7:30. You also can use other means of getting the fish to the scales. So if you have a boat breakdown, you can pass the fish off to another boat. If you're coming out of Indian River and you want to drive it down by car, that's all legitimate. But you still, again, everything has to be here by 7:30. Next is the catch reports. Now it's really important because I've seen this happen before where somebody tries to bring a catch report to the Marlin Club. The catch reports have to go to the Sunset Marina Weighmaster. Amanda will be there, there'll be a couple other people there. You have to turn them in there and they have to be turned in by 7:30. Now we're fishing for several different species here. So first of all, it's a billfish release, no kill tournament. So if you catch a white marlin, a spearfish, or sailfish, you can get 100 points for that. If you catch a blue marlin or swordfish, you can get 150 points for that. The one rule with the blue marlin, though, is you ought to take a picture of the blue marlin so that it can be positively identified as a blue marlin. Oh, and in case of a tie, it's the boat that caught the last fish first that wins the tournament. Next category is tuna, yellowfin, longfin, and big eye. They have to be a minimum of 30 pounds, and you can weigh up to 3 of a species. For bluefin tuna, we use the angling category here, so everybody's even. So you are allowed 2 unders, which is 27 to 47 inches, and 1 over, which is 47 to 73 inches. Obviously, 73 giants are closed. You can't catch anything over 73 inches. And for dolphin, there's a minimum size of 10 pounds. Now, there's a tournament channel for this tournament, is channel 72. That is where you use to call in any billfish releases. You don't have to call in your meat fish, but when you call in your release, you have to call the boat, the type of fish, and the time it was released. Somebody out there will hear it. It's not important you get acknowledged, but you do have to make sure you do that. And I guess last, I want to thank everybody who made this tournament happen, which is really great. Decatur Diners here for providing the food for this captain's meeting, the bar staff and the kitchen staff at the Marlin Club for making this thing actually work, and I guess most of all, Amanda, who without her, we wouldn't have a tournament. So, all right, guys, have fun, be safe, good luck, and God bless America.